And we are live. I've got my good friend.
Kenny, I'm so glad to be with you tonight. It's live with Kenny Glenn. It's been a long time. It's good to see everybody tonight. Glenicio Gomez, ¿cómo está?
Oh,
I'm going to post to the timeline, the group, the Extra Mile Workshop.
okay. Okay. All right, Glenicio. We got Joe Ingram watching.
Joe Ingram, he's my favorite. I got to tell you, I know a lot of nice guys. None of them as nice as Joe Ingram.
Look who we got.
Scott Ricard.
Joe
Okay.
says Glenicio is such an attractive name.
I have another. I'm gonna do one more time for you today. I'm gonna do it for the Eastern Mile in Los Angeles. Where is this?
Doug Wing. Doug Wing is here, dude.
Hey, hello, Doug Wingy. ¿Cómo está, Dougie? Everything is beautiful.
We got Lynn Serrano.
Lynn Serrano, she is one of my people.
She is, yeah.
Her name used to be Lynn Jones. It was just Jones, and she say, "My name is not very eventful. Could you do give me some coaching?" And I say, "Maybe for you, gonna try Serrano." And it's been that way ever since.
Oh my god, that's hilarious, dude. Wow. That is so funny. Wow.
The question is how long I gonna carry this on tonight. I think maybe it's gonna be for a little bit tonight. It's okay. It's Friday night. I haven't even. Hey Ken, I don't know if I told you this, but since the 1st of enero is January, enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio, julio, agosto, septiembre, right? October, November, December. Those are the 12 months of the year. But I haven't had any alcohol in 2021.
Wow.
I don't even think I told you that, but not a drop of alcohol.
Wow. Good for you, dude.
Yeah.
Way to go, Glenicio.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah.
There is Tamara Thompson.
Dan McCoy.
Thompson.
Glenn hasn't changed a bit.
No, Dan McCoy. I try giving Dan a different name, but he insists on Irish everything. Everything.
Look, what's that? I can't even read that, Glenicio.
Go the extra mile is what it says. Hacer un esfuerzo adicional. Qué bueno, Joe Ingram.
I can't. You cannot do this the whole time, man.
He's beautiful, man. He's beautiful. You gotta keep up, my friend. You gotta keep up. It's a Friday night. It's okay.
Oh my!
All right, I'll drop it. All
that
right,
is so funny.
I'll let you off the hook. I still want to be Glenicio, though.
You are Glenicio.
Okay, and I may have to do a couple of our chime-ins as Glenicio.
My face hurts.
Hey, first of all, I want to thank the hardcores.
Yeah,
who decided to take a break from Clubhouse to be with their buddies. Come on, come on, that's nice.
Very nice.
We like that.
We do, and we appreciate it.
So you got something on your mind, dude.
Dude, I got to tell you, man. I had somebody set up a meeting through my website with me. For today. It was at 5:30 today.
Right.
And it was very. I said at one point, what are we meeting to talk about? And it was very
urgent.
Excuse me. It wasn't necessarily urgent. It was more about. It was almost secretive, a little bit
covert.
It was very covert. Thank you. That's And so this woman said, well, I want to meet with you. And you know, I think,
Surreptitious. There's a good one.
Yeah.
Surreptitious.
surreptitious. So I want to meet with you. I really believe that you can help us and blah, blah, blah. So, all right, fine. And so she said, how do I pay you? I said, I'll meet with you for the first 30 minutes and we'll talk about what you want. I thought it was an opportunity to help them and business and whatever. And so I get on and it's her and her husband. They may be watching right now. I don't know. But, you know, and she said, I bought your book off of Amazon. I read it. It's a great book. And I said, thank you. And she said, I really feel like you're the only person on the
Are
entire
you talking
planet.
about Grow Live?
No, my
Which
book,
Oh, okay.
Walls of Wisdom.
Gotcha.
So she said, she said, you're the only person on the planet that can help us. And I said, oh, okay. Well, I said, you just raised the bar pretty high, but let's see what we can do.
No pressure.
Yeah. And she says, well, I need help with a family member. And I said, okay. And she said, I follow you. I've seen you on Facebook and some of your shows. And I see you have a wife and two beautiful daughters. And I said, yeah.
Let me guess.
And-
She
and
either wants you to have a child with her,
No.
or she wants you to lead an intervention.
So listen, no. So she says, well, sort of. So she says, on the intervention side. So she says, it's my elderly mother. And I said, okay. And apparently her mother's husband, her father, passed away a couple of years ago, and her mother's been very lonely. And she says that somebody hit her up online. I still don't know how, but somebody hit her up online and
They don't still have the body in the house, and they want you to come move it.
No,
It's been there
dude,
for 2 years, right?
No,
Because
dude.
that would be
Like I
upsetting.
said, they might be watching. So anyway, so she goes on to say that this guy reached out to her mother. She's developed this romantic interest in this guy, and he's using my pictures and my daughter's pictures. And I was like, you're muted. I don't know if you know that. I was like, which happens like 5-6 times a day. I get messages from women saying, you know, they're a scammer's trying to scam them out of money and all of these things, bad things. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, well, you could have just been honest and told me like, hey, we want to talk to you about this situation. And so I said, well, I'll record this part of the video and I'll, you know, let your mother know that this guy's a scammer, that I'm the real Ken Walls. Like, and so, dude, I record it. I send her a copy. I said, if I can help you with anything, let me know. I'm so sorry for your mother and yada, yada, yada. They send it to her mother, has my email address. Her mother then sends me emails directly saying, you were supposed to move in with me. I can't believe I've been taken advantage of, and all of these awful things. And it's terrible, dude. It's terrible. We need to contact the FBI together, which I've done in the past. When it first started happening, I thought, you know, I should probably contact the authorities and say, hey, there are these scammers. Well, there's a term for it called catfishing. And they're like, dude, this woman responded to the email and said she has sent this guy thousands of dollars, this scammer, thousands of dollars. And I'm like, I don't know how to say this, dude. So I'm just going to say it because you know me, I'm very
blunt.
I'm pretty direct.
You're
like,
blunt and unapologetic.
I'm not, I mean, I don't want to come off the wrong way. I don't want to sound like some snooty ass that doesn't care about people, because I genuinely care about people. I love people and I love helping people.
But there's an observation here that you would like to make.
For the love of God and everything else holy, why would you send money to somebody that you haven't met or at least been in a video conference with or whatever? Like I don't understand. I mean, I get, like, if you're sending money to Amazon because you ordered toilet paper or something, but
Right.
but
And the
but
answer is because they believe that a relationship is there,
I
that
know,
relationship is real,
I
and
know,
they
dude.
prey on desperation.
It breaks my heart, dude. It really
Yeah.
does. It
Well,
breaks my heart. If it happened to your elderly mother, it would crush you. You would be very angry. I know how you feel about your mother. I
yes.
get it. I totally get it. But like, I can't like the FBI's not there, dude. There's thousands of these that happen every day, and
Right.
normally the money is sent out of the country, so then it's out of the FBI's jurisdiction. They can't do anything. You send it to, well, I wired it to wherever. Well, okay, but that was where I can't even think of a place. But most of it comes out of Africa and the Middle East. So most
Right.
of these scams. So dude, it's mind-boggling to me.
Yeah,
It
and
happens
there
so much.
always is a reason that they're unable to meet. There's always a reason that they're stuck in jail
Yep.
or they got detained at the border.
Yep.
They lost their passport and are stuck at the border and need help, and they need help now.
Yep.
They've been arrested and wrongly imprisoned, and the bail has been set for X number of dollars. I mean, I know every one of these.
It's insane, man. It's absolutely insane.
JR said it best. Did you read what he said? People do desperate things when they are lonely, unfortunately.
It's sad and it's true, and it breaks my heart, and it really does, man. And I'm not going to mention this lady's name. I mean, I know her name, and but it's hard, because I've had, and I've told you this before, we've talked about this before, that I've had women reach out to me and go, aha, I caught you, Mr. Ken Walls. Does your wife and your little girls know that you are in love with me? And I'm like, no, they don't, because I'm not.
In fact, I don't even know that I'm in love with you. Is that what you tell them?
Right.
I haven't developed any feelings, so I'm pretty sure they know I'm not.
It's crazy, man. It's
Well,
crazy. I don't know. I mean, I feel bad. What would you say to your 82-year-old mother if you knew she had sent somebody $8,000 or
well, as Glenn or as Glenicio?
Either one?
I would approach her and I would say, Mama, you got to stop this garbage. It's not good behavior. This is not a good thing. And besides that, you're burning up my financial future. That's Glenicio and his level of sensitivity. No, I mean, I would go, Mom.
Wait, you're burning up my financial future. Are you talking about your inheritance?
Yeah, absolutely. Right. You can't do that. Don't do that. Right.
Oh my God, dude.
No, but I would, my mother is a smart cookie. Mom would never do that. I mean, mom's been minus her husband for 15 years, 16 in March or in May. So, she's had an opportunity to, I guess, make a bad choice or two like we all have in our lifetime. And she's chosen to, to handle her, her life on her own terms. And she hasn't gone on to try to level the playing field or get involved with a relationship. And I really admire the woman she is. But there are a lot of people that, here's the thing. The money isn't fixing it. I'm saying that they have a lot of money and it's not curing the issue. The issue is loneliness. So if they can part with it, some of it anyway, even a good portion, but they get that, that loneliness feeling alleviated, not eliminated, but alleviated at least temporarily, then I suppose it's worth it to them. And I think the sad part is when they really, really do believe, and I've seen a lot of these people on different shows, they really do believe the whole deal. And they believe, hey, it's just going to be, we're finally going to meet this year. I'm sorry, what? this year, meaning it's been going on for how long? And they go, about 7 years.
Yeah, dude, I've
So for
had.
7 years, they're sending money to somebody.
Yep.
And for 7 years, they've bought every single excuse that people have come up with.
Yep.
And all I can say is that is such, the people who do this, they absolutely have to not believe in karma. They have to not believe in it, because if they did, they could never do it. Can you imagine the karmic bank account on that kind of behavior?
No, dude. Like I that's why I
Terrible.
it blows me away. I said, I emailed the mother back, and I said, look, I literally, Glenn, I went to Facebook and I searched my name just a little bit ago, and I found 3 people using Ken Wall's fake accounts, using my pictures, and I report them to Facebook. And so far, I've gotten 1 email back from Facebook. They won't delete it. They said it does not go against our community standards.
Wow.
Which is mind-blowing.
It sure makes me hope there's not a Glenicio Gomez out there tonight who's going to look and go, you are not Glenicio Gomez. I am Glenicio Gomez.
I don't think there's another Glenicio Gomez.
Let me file a disclaimer. I'm Glenn Morshower. I'm an actor. I pretend for a living. It's okay. It's like no hard feelings, Glenicio.
Oh, dude, it's crazy, man. Like I mean, you know, and I titled this "The Law of Attraction."
Well, we haven't gotten to that portion. This is just the foreplay.
This is the prelude.
Yes.
But
Frank Nell is with us, Ken.
Hey, Frank Nell, how you doing? Frank Nell. So, dude, I feel really, 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 really bad.
Well, sure, because you're a compassionate human being.
This lady. And if I showed you my inbox on my Facebook Messenger on my fan page, literally every other message is from somebody saying, it's more than that. It's message after message after message after message after message from people, women who are like, oh, my friend is being scammed by the scammers. And it's 4 or 5, 6 times a day. And dude, I don't have the bandwidth for it. And I told this woman, the daughter and her husband, I told them, like, I truly don't have the bandwidth for it. Tell Facebook, do you see what Paul? Yeah, if you tell them that you're supporting Trump, they'll take it down immediately. That's true. But like, I don't have I'm trying to run a business. I'm trying to help people. I'm doing my thing. I don't have bandwidth to deal. And that's what, these women reach out and they want a shoulder to cry on. And I get it. They were using my pic. Some woman.
And you only have 2, and I'm using one of them. Jill's got the other one.
I know,
right. What shoulders do you have to offer?
But it's like, I like one woman's like, well, you need to protect your photos better. What?
Yes. Thank you for that infinite wisdom.
I'm like, I can't.
Photo protection, my new extreme priority. Hey, Ken, you talked to me about doing more live streaming, and it occurred to me the first thing I do every day, I mean, after I have my gratitude and all that, that's standard.
Yeah.
But then once I get vertical, I go in and I urinate, and I'll admit that I urinate to start out my day. And this morning I realized, dude, you're live streaming. like right now. And that I've been live streaming for years, first thing in the morning, long before the internet even came into being. That Daddy was live streaming. So,
oh my dear God.
And that might be why I'm good at it. I've been doing it every day, my adult life, even my young days as a wee child, before my parents named me Glenicio. My parents very, very nice to me.
Oh dear Lord.
Oh goodness.
Oh, that is too funny, dude. Holy crap. Oh, look, Glenicio created the live stream.
There it is. Inicio created the live stream.
Oh, that is so funny, man. Dude, so any final before we move on, I want to move on from this. I do. Any
Final thoughts? It is a horrifically sad situation. That's the only thought I have. There's nothing funny about it. It's tragic. I can't stand seeing people be taken advantage of. I can't see their hearts being stepped on. And it's a hard thing to realize that as much as we want to see the good in all people, there are people who set out to intentionally injure others or to take advantage of others. That's their plan when they open their eyes in the morning, is who can they scam, who can they take advantage of, and it's just very sad.
It's unbelievable, man. It blows my mind. Just completely blows my mind. I wonder how in the world they target. They must do some sort of a search and find widows, or I don't even know.
And man, you know how we know it runs deep, bud? This is not a joke. I mean it. You know how we know it runs really deep is because I've seen it where they catch the guy. And it is usually a guy. Sometimes it's a woman posing as, but it's usually a dude.
Yeah.
They catch the dude. They expose them. The whole thing's out in the open. The woman still doesn't believe it. In other words, it's over. The gig is up. And they're like, let me alone. Let me alone. Let me hang on to my fantasy. So they actually were happier when they were stuck in it. It's and crazy, parting dude. With thousands and thousands of dollars every month. Again, because they at least have something that is real in their mind and in their heart. And when it's exposed to be a sham, it's news that they don't tell me that. Right. Don't tell me. And so you realize they don't even want to know the truth. They don't want to know the truth because the truth robs them of it being real in their head and heart. And that's, I don't know how you fix that. I just know that it's damned bad. Upsetting. Hey, Justin has managed to jump over and be a part. We even got Justin away from Clubhouse.
How? That. The heck? He's gonna start the first chapter of CHA. He is.
Clubhouse Anonymous.
Yeah, he's gonna have to.
Right.
He's gonna have to. Oh, dude.
Well, we'll join him at the meetings.
Huh?
We'll join him at the meetings.
I don't need to. I'm
but
already.
Whoever's scamming these women, we're not going to let them be treasurer.
No.
I'm just telling you that right now. By the way, I've always wondered about that. How in the hell do you appoint a treasurer at a Gamblers Anonymous meeting?
I know.
Isn't that one weird?
I thought about that. Yeah.
I mean, that's weird. I have a couple of weird thoughts like that. They're Stephen Wright type material. Like for example, if you were going to shoot Marcel Marceau, famous mime, right? You know who Marcel Marceau was?
No.
It was a famous mime, mime.
Mime.
Everything
mime.
Like no, shh, right? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you were going to shoot Marcel Marceau, would you use a silencer?
Oh, he's here all week, folks.
Tip your waitress.
Don't forget to
tip your waitress.
Oh my God. So,
look at Paul's question.
I know.
Is it true that you need to be a billionaire to moderate on Clubhouse? Well, clearly not, because neither one of us are, and we're moderating our butts
speak
off.
For yourself.
Hi, hello, Larry. What was that? Oh, they're saying hi to Larry Schneider. I bet. Is Larry Schneider in the house? Yeah, there he is.
Are you in Georgia?
No, he's saying Gamblers Anonymous.
Oh, GA.
Yeah. Didn't you see the little pot of gold next to it?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. You caught on faster than me.
Yeah. Well,
Sandra says you're on a roll, Glenn.
I love Sandra. She's one of our top shelf people in the Tuesday
Robert,
night
that's
class.
a
She
great
rocks.
idea, dude. That's a great idea. Actually.
What about creating a small handbook with things to check for when being asked for money on the net? Well, yeah.
I was the FTC.gov. The federal government has all kinds of stuff on the FTC website about it. Like, it's crazy. It's a $200 and some million they said last year went out to scammers from the US. It's crazy. It's crazy. And you know, I'm a dude 4.5-5 years ago was the first time that it came up for me where this woman said her mother sent this guy $9,500 in gift cards.
Yeah,
now,
that's
my question.
That's a lot of Starbucks.
I know. So that leads into my question. You're the manager at Walmart because they always send them to Walmart. You're the manager at Walmart.
Yes.
And an elderly lady shows up and buys not 20.
Wait a minute. Am I the manager now? Here, hold on just a second.
Yeah. Straighten your tie, dude. Your tie's.
Okay.
Dude.
I'm John T. Evans. I'm the manager at Walmart. Go ahead.
Oh my God. No offense to any Walmart manager. But an elderly lady shows up and buys $9,000 worth of gift cards.
Well, see, right off the bat, that's what we call a red flag at Walmart, because that's a lot of money. We don't usually see $9,500 come in our store like that.
Oh my God. Wow. Dude, that is hilarious.
Someone that looks like a friggin' goldfish.
All right, hold on. You're Jay the weatherman who's moonlighting as a manager at Walmart, and a 90-year-old woman just came in to buy $9,000 worth of gift cards. Go.
Oh my gosh, we've got a great deal over here in our jewelry department. I'm going to take you over there right now. That's it. And here's the thing. We don't have anything that costs more than that. So good news. You're going to get some change. No matter what you buy today, you're going to get some change. I love it. I love my job at Walmart. I've been here 19 years. 19 years ever since I got out of a failed relationship. Well, I don't even know what to tell you. He accidentally fell under a tractor. And they put me away for a little bit. And then they gave me a job at Walmart. So, but I'm happy now. And that's all in the past, Ken. I don't think about that stuff anymore. You don't need to be putting those images in my head.
Oh my God.
I mean, stop.
Oh my God.
Talk about pushing the envelope.
Dude.
Okay.
Jessica's right. I think I just peed my pants. Oh Lord, that's funny.
Yes, we're gonna make Ken live stream.
Woo! Holy crap, that was funny. they put me away for a little bit.
But then they had a job waiting for me as soon as I got out. You know what? I've never told you this, Ken. I got out because I was always on my best behavior. Everybody loved me because they said, you're supposed to be depressed in here, but you're not. You're just giggles all the time, you know? So I don't know. I'm just saying sometimes it's nice. I so want to play. I so want to play that character in a film or TV show. Look at this. Just
that one.
You can tell the weekend has begun.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
See, this
Holy
is what's
crap.
wrong with Clubhouse. We can't do that on Clubhouse. It's a visual thing. You've got to see it.
And I look, Clubhouse Lite, okay? Clubhouse is great for making connections and
Yes.
and you know, it really is. I just got that. Oh, I can't do that. So sorry, John. I can't. I don't want to repeat that. On the air. So so what was I saying?
Well, wow, you just got derailed by that. Whatever it was, that was
Here,
the lovely Pamela Aubrey
Pam,
In
Pam.
the house.
Pam.
Hi, Pam.
She said, "Yay, I finally found the 91 other comments." So all right, I'm going to send you a message in private chat. So up at the top where you click live chat, click private chat there. This is the message I just received, and I said, "No, I'm not repeating that on air because I don't think that's nobody else can see that. That's just,
right. Yeah, we can't. We
yeah,
can't
I
do
didn't
that.
think so. I didn't think. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
for legal reasons, we can't do that.
Right. So Jennifer Lynn.
Now, here's the deal, though. Here's the deal. I can just do the voice. I just can't do what it is. I can't talk about where it originates, what the connection is. But I'm just saying, And it's interesting. The guy, when I do this guy, looks like he hasn't slept in 15 years. Right? That's the whole key to this guy. He just barely keeps his eyes open long enough to tell you to get lost. Right? A little bit of a cross-eyed thing, Just saying. All right, Ken. Come on. Here we go.
God.
Here we go.
Dude.
What?
So
what?
We have a first-time visitor.
Who is a first-time watcher?
Jennifer Lynn.
Oh, well, hello, Jennifer Lynn. We're glad you're here.
Is she wearing a head? What is that? Let me, I got to zoom in.
She is wearing her head. Yes, most people wear them. It's part of the continuing life support plan.
No, a head thing, a hat thing.
Oh, I see.
All
right.
Well, hey, so she's wearing her head.
I don't know about you, Ken, but I wear my head every day. Been doing it since I was born. I come from a long line of head wearing people.
Oh my God. Brian, that's my first time too.
You know what? This is why I never did drugs. I never needed to.
Oh God.
I just never needed to.
Dude.
Hey, it's been too many Fridays we haven't had each other. And I know I'm the one that's been away a bit.
At fault? I mean, yes, away.
Yeah, no, I'll own it. At fault. I've been away. I've been having a little Clubhouse elsewhere-ness. We can call it that.
So
I allowed Clubhouse to become Club Spouse.
Look,
I did. But
Benicio as the Walmart employee wearing one of those Budweiser can hats.
Oh, that's all perfectamente, my friend Charles Coachman.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna have a Walmart of my own someday. I'm gonna tell you this. I am tired of working for the man. I don't want to work for the man anymore. I want to do my own thing.
Yeah. You're gonna own your own Walmart, huh?
I told my mother two things when I was growing up in Guatemala. I say to my mother, hey, I always wanted to grow up to be an Oscar Mayer winner. That's what I tell her. And she said to me, I never forget this. It was a beautiful moment. She turned and she said, ¿Qué?
That's it. That's it.
That was Spanish for what?
Okay.
my mom
I thought you meant like, okay.
No, she was like, ¿Qué? ¿Cómo se dice?
Yeah, my mother was confused by that.
Oh my gosh.
So let's talk about the law of attraction. Otherwise, it's unfair if we put that in the caption line and then we leave audiences hanging. Do you know that I did a 4.5 hour session on the law of attraction this morning from the UK, 5 a.m. add 6 hours. It was an 11 a.m. session for them.
Yeah.
And we went 4.5 hours. So I was on from 5 until 9:30 this morning.
Wow.
And it was great. It was really lovely.
Wow. Did you get a nap?
About an hour, middle of the day. But I'm young. So I'm good to go.
You are young.
I am. I feel it too.
You look it, dude. Lee Phelps is in
That would be my cousin.
Hey, cousin Lee.
Hello, Lee.
Oh, you just call Lee, not cousin Lee.
Well, it beats General. Thank you, Ken Walls, for appreciating the Bo Duke reference.
John would not.
Hey, you and John have been getting pretty tight there, Cowboy.
I wouldn't go as far as saying tight.
No, is that pushing it a little bit?
We've talked on the phone a couple of times, and
Yeah, but I mean, you had his wife on your show this week, and then you did his first live stream.
I did. Did you?
Yeah,
see
yeah. Come on, he has the whole world to choose from. Who does he call?
Me.
Absolutely.
He didn't call. He sent me a text, dude.
Okay,
the next
whatever.
day-
But the point is, you were his choice. I would say that means you're tight.
Well, I had just introduced him to stream.
John, send me a text if you're in love with Ken, would you? All right. I'll wait. I have my phone right here. Johnny, just let me know.
Oh my God. What is-
John, I'll make it simple for you. Drop a 1 if you think Ken is the center of your emotional universe. Just a little bitty 1. Just drop it. Watch this, Ken. How many of you watching tonight, if Ken is the center of your universe, just
God.
drop a 1.
Dude.
If you wouldn't know how to poop or wind your wristwatch without Ken's approval,
Wow.
drop a 1. Watch
Oh
this. Here
my
they come. Here they come.
If look, Pam said if you get to ride in the General Lee before I do, Ken, I swear to God.
Well, you can all follow me down to John's property, and one at a time we can, pay him $10 a ride for the ride in the General Lee.
Dude, look at all.
See, every one of them are Ken Walls worshipers.
Look, so you've been in the General Lee, right?
I have sat on it. Well, I've been in the actual from the show years and years and years ago, but I have patted the hood of the one John keeps in his driveway.
You didn't sit on it?
No, I didn't sit inside. I mean, he would have let me, but I just didn't request it.
Well, I have pictures.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you FaceTime me, I saw it. I'm like, dude, hold still.
I will tell you what I would like to do is I would like to go out for a spin.
Yeah.
The next time I'm down there, I'll just run it by John, and because he does go out in it from time to time.
He would, in a heartbeat, he would do it.
And that would be fun to zip up and down the highway there in the General Lee.
You'd get some looks.
Yeah.
What is the other platform you are streaming on? I'm streaming on multiple.
We're on YouTube right now, aren't we?
YouTube, 5 Facebook pages, LinkedIn, Periscope, and Twitter. We're literally on a bunch of platforms. So I use GetStream, and you should, if you want to be able to do the same, just go to getstreamyard.com.
Hey, we are very close to the apocalypse, Ken, just so you know. Right now, it is getting ready to be the lowest temperature the city of Dallas has ever seen.
Dude, is that insane?
On Monday. Do you want to hear the forecast for Monday? Now, understand, we're not talking about International Falls, Minnesota here, okay? And I've been in freezing, like serious, serious cold, but not this cold in Dallas. So Monday's forecast, the high is 13. The low is 0.
Dude, what?
Dallas has never seen anything like this. That will be Monday's weather with a forecast of snow beginning Sunday and running through Wednesday.
Okay, can I give you anybody in Dallas? I've got to tell you something. I'm going to give you some advice that will save you.
Okay.
Because-
Is it about covering running our faucets outside a little bit, just having them barely turned on
I wouldn't turn them on outside. I would turn them on inside.
so that they're running and it's dripping?
I mean, just a little tiny drizzle coming out.
Yeah.
Keep water moving. Because
I've kept myself
guess-
moving that same way for years.
you what?
I said I've kept myself moving that way, the same exact way for years. Just a little bitty drip.
I'm going to
Nothing
go out
serious.
on them, and I'm going to say I would bet that builders in the Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas area did not build those homes
To withstand that kind of cold.
to withstand that other. Because, dude, you do not want your pipes to burst. I promise you that. It's no fun. So make sure
You know what they call that?
what?
I believe the technical term in construction is broken pipes.
Oh my god. and Lisa Patrick, stop exaggerating. It's minus 35 Celsius in Canada, eh?
Oh my God.
Lisa, I tell you, Lisa, she gonna freeze her little tail off up
I
there
know
in Canada.
it's
It's
dude,
crazy, man.
It's still really
It's crazy. That's why they give us U-Hauls, man. That's the reason the U-Haul is in business, Lisa. Move. Move.
I knew you were gonna say
Pack
that.
your things and move.
Go to Mexico. It's -2. Jessica, where are you?
Yeah, where's Jessica?
It's 21 degrees here. She said I got lots of padding. Okay, hold on. Alexa, what is minus 35 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
Minus 35 degrees Celsius is minus 31 degrees Fahrenheit.
Minus 31.
Is it really minus 31 Fahrenheit,
Yeah.
Lisa?
You know, I have to tell you,
I
my
doubt it.
my
So-
meteorological share sounded so significant, but in no time it got pounced on by the real weather people. And just no
Canada.
time they were like, "Shut up, you puss! Just shut up." It's 58 below zero up here, and our house is surrounded by grizzly bears. Shut up.
Right. We don't have running water and haven't for 24 years.
Really? My husband was eaten by a polar bear. Shut up.
Dude, it's 21 degrees here right now.
Ask what the temp is in Dallas. I'm going to guess it's about 25.
What's the temp? Oh, you want me to ask her?
No, I'm going to guess it's around 25. Just check and see.
Alexa, what's the current temperature in Dallas, Texas?
Right now, in Dallas, Texas, it's 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 24 degrees. Would you like to
Is it 25?
It's exactly that.
It was
Alexa,
27 earlier, and I just figured it had dropped a couple of degrees. I wasn't looking.
it's literally 25 degrees.
So it's only going to get 1 degree colder. But that's for Dallas.
That's Dallas, though.
But that helps you understand. That helps you better understand the 130. Now they're saying 135
yeah, but
car
you're
pile up.
Oh my
I mean, we should probably mention that our hearts do go out.
Yeah.
Seriously go out to the families of, I believe it is the worst traffic accident in the history of the state of Texas, was in Fort Worth yesterday, because, we don't get that severe fog like they do in different regions of the country. We seldom, sometimes out in West Texas, you'll get a whiteout, but not here in the Northeast Texas region. What we do get is ice. But these huge 100+ car pileups that I've heard of in other states and so forth, I've never heard of that in Texas. And we had 135 cars that just one right after the other, and the accident site stretched just over 1 mile in length, a mile's worth of wreckage. And it was horrendous. It happened at 6 o'clock in the morning yesterday. And John and I were out. We went out and met for lunch along with Jay yesterday, and we were talking about it. And I was on that Freeway 35 going up to Denton, But this was 35W over by downtown, just south of downtown Fort Worth. And just, those are people who got up early in the morning, yesterday morning, and had plans, not only for their day, but for their future and their families. They also said that there were a number of people who were injured and or killed that had on medical attire. So there were people that had been, is that what it is now, Joan? 166 cars that had been on their graveyard shift, right? They'd been there all night on the front lines, and other people that were headed to area hospitals, and they were in their car for their morning shift, probably a shift that started at, 7 o'clock or 6:30 or something like that. And there are just no words. There are no words, but only love. And we send love. If anyone here was affected by that or knows somebody that was, please know that we send our love and our prayers and our healing for that tragic situation.
Somebody sent me a video yesterday. A guy was holding his phone out the window. Did you see that with the semi?
And held it for a long time, just filming one wreck after another, including those two big semis. Yes.
Oh God.
The second one was a FedEx truck.
Yeah. Yep.
That just climbed up the back of that other one.
It climbed over cars or whatever. And oh my God, it was, dude, it's terrible. Last I heard 9 people had
perished.
Died, and
yeah,
it's terrible, man. I don't know what if there is a final count. Was it you that told me, or somebody told me that there were people missing they couldn't find?
Well, the sheriff's department came and said that they still haven't peeled all the cars apart, so that they still may find there still may be a loss of life that they're not even aware of.
My God.
So that's probably no longer true. That was as of last night. By today, I'm sure that they probably still don't have it cleaned up, but I would imagine they've at least separated the vehicles.
God, that's so terrible, dude.
It is.
Terrible. That's the thing, man. And how do we move into law of attraction after that? But what I will say is those people all, had plans and dreams and fears and anxieties. Right. And I saw Ron White post something about Ron White, the memory champion guy,
lives in Fort Worth, right? And
yeah.
He said was looking out from his place onto the freeway.
Yeah. And he saw the police lights last night. And, it's terrible, dude. It's a terrible thing. And just pray for the survivors. I'm sure there were some really horrendous injuries that people sustained and didn't die. And that's horrible. So lots of prayers and love to them and the families and everybody affected. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
We have any other comments tonight that we can talk about, Ken?
Well, I have a comment. I need to. Can you chat with everybody for a minute?
Well, yeah, not after that weird segment.
Well,
because now it's it's a little bit sullen and morose, but that's life. And I think if anything, the message here is, and it's not news for any of us that have been on the planet a while, but don't play games with people. Don't be too prideful to let them know how you feel.
Yeah.
If you love someone, tell them you love them. Make sure they're clear on that, and tell them you love them a lot, that they really matter. And that sometimes I think it's important to just tell people, and I've done this throughout my life. This is not something that came about in the later years. My entire life, I've made it a point to say this line to someone: it matters to me that you breathe. Just that you breathe, that whether or not we're in constant touch with each other, sometimes it's people you haven't talked to in maybe 6 months to a year, might even be more than that. But if something were to happen to those people, you would miss them immeasurably. So it is true. It is a literal truth that there are people in all of our lives, no exceptions to this rule, there are people that are doing us a massive emotional favor by just being here.
Yep.
Because you don't interact with them regularly. But boy, if you heard something that would happen, and then you realize, gosh, I haven't seen them in over a year, but the fact that they're here in the world brings me comfort. And the fact that I'm confident about where we stand and connect, it all brings me comfort.
Yeah.
And hopefully we bring them the same source of comfort, so that if anything were to happen to us, we understand that would be a significant situation for them as well. So be sure to thank those people.
Yeah.
If people have made an impact in your life and they serve as a bit of a cornerstone for your emotional well-being, just because they breathe, then make sure to acknowledge those people.
I agree, dude.
And thank them. Thank them for their role in your life. Never have the mentality of you have time. Nothing is certain. Yep.
Jessica is right. So right.
And the thing is, Jessica, and I know you realize this, you don't have to be morose about it at all. We don't have to be that. It's just realize that every moment, not just every day, but every moment is bonus. No matter how old you are, you're still on bonus time. Every moment is a gift, and we have no assurance of anyone other than the one that we're in. That is, what we don't want this to do is spill over into becoming paranoia. We don't want it to be where you're afraid to live your life. That's not the point. The point is just realize the fact. Here's my take on it, Ken. The fact that there are no guarantees is the ultimate incentive for us to be fully present right here, right now, in every moment. If we had all these guarantees, then, what's the urgency? But the fact that you don't, then when you look at someone, maybe just go ahead and look a little bit longer and a little bit deeper, and be present with them. Have nice things to say. Wish someone well. Help when you can.
Amen, dude. I totally agree with that. I think that and to get to our topic, the law of attraction, from me, and I've heard people say, well, if the law of attraction was real, how do you explain a car accident? I don't know that.
Well, the law of attraction is certainly real.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's also not man-made.
No.
I mean, it's a law. It's interesting. In this show, someone this morning was talking about the fact of how do you reconcile being a Christian and believing. This was her call. This woman that called in this morning, being a Christian and believing in the law of attraction, as those two were somehow mutually exclusive,
right?
Or as though the law of attraction was a new age, new thought concept. And I reminded her that one of the ultimate practitioners of the law of attraction was Jesus himself. Fact, not theory, fact.
Yeah.
And specifically, I mean, what is the law of attraction? I don't want to assume that everybody knows it. So if I may do a quick description of what the law of attraction is, Ken?
While you do that, I'll be right back. You do
sure.
that.
Okay, sure. So the law of attraction, and if you have a pad and pen and you want to write this down, it'll be worth it, because the next part of our show, I don't know how long we'll be on tonight. I told Ken I don't have a real late night in me, but the law of attraction is based on the fact that thoughts are things. Write that down if you would, that thoughts are things, and that thoughts bring about positive or negative, so it's both, experiences into our lives, and it's based on the thoughts that we are holding. And if we're holding positive and uplifting thoughts, then magnetically we are inviting corresponding developments into our lives to mirror that. And the same is true if we go on the dark side. And this morning, what I introduced into the call was that there is one thing that precedes thought. So we can go back even further and step in front of thought. So what is in front of thought? What precedes thought? And the answer is beliefs. This was first brought to our attention by Gandhi, who mentioned that our beliefs become our thoughts, Our thoughts become our words, right? Our words become our actions. Our actions become our habits. Our habits become our values, and our values become our destiny, right? That's that 7-tiered progression that takes us all the way from belief to destiny. So the thoughts that we're running, which are generating the law of attraction, are being fueled by, at the very base level, the fundamental level, the foundational level. What do we believe? What do you believe? And I'm talking about a core belief like ground zero core belief. And a ground zero core belief would be, what is your take on life itself? Do you love being here? Are you having a good time? Right? Are you in love with life? That would describe me. And I've said it in many a radio interview that I'm in love with life just as it is and just as it is not. Both. Not just as it is, but also as it is not. Because there are a lot of things that life isn't, and I'm grateful that it isn't that. And someone could say, well, if sure you feel that way based on whatever's going on in your life, that you have something really terrific, or you've had years of training, and that's why you feel that way. No, that's not true at all. I started feeling that way long before career developments came in. In fact, I started believing that when I was having a much more challenging time, back when I was growing up, and family members that didn't see exactly eye to eye, and different marriages and different religions, two very distinctly different religions that were divided right down the middle between our families, and the sort of spiritual tug of war that took place there. And I still was crazy about the gift of life. And I always saw it that way. And I'm sorry that I can't look at all the comments right now while I'm doing this. That's one of the advantages to having Ken, because Ken runs the board. Oh, okay.
I'm here.
But we make a conscious decision to decide, what is my overall opinion about life? Do I dig the assignment of being human? And for me, the answer is yes. I love being assigned to this particular sack of skin. I refer to it as our uniquely assigned sack of skin. You've heard me say that many times, Ken.
Yeah.
And I've never wanted to be anyone else. I've never wanted to be anywhere else. I love my life, and I don't give away my power deciding that I will love it more if I get a particular phone call or if I get a piece of news career-wise. But just understand, you know what, this moment, this is a good moment. It's so cold here tonight that we were out driving around. We went over for some Chipotle, and I started thinking, if you were bumming out about something, at least if you have a home over your head and you have 72 degrees, it's easier to bum about things than it would be to bum about things and be outside in this stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, even just with the basic comfort of, wow, I'm not freezing my butt off right now, despite the fact that it's very cold outside.
Yeah.
It's not very cold in here.
Right.
And I'm grateful. And I'm grateful every time I look at our 8 cats, because none of them are having to endure this.
Yeah.
Right now. Now, I understand there are lots of cats and dogs that are out there. I get it, but my 8 are not, and they cost money, which we didn't have to spend. We chose to, right? So we took on other sources of life to show love and affection to feel loved by them, to connect with. And that takes money in medical care. It takes money in food and all of those things. But we have the joy of knowing that we're making a difference. And I can't encourage you guys enough. If you ever just want to take your life up a notch, even 2 or 3 notches, just start making the idea of making a difference, make that a bigger priority. Go make a difference in somebody's life or some thing's life or some circumstance. It might not even be a life. It might be that you pull up alongside of the freeway and take 30 minutes with a trash bag. Don't wait for some public official to orchestrate workers to go do it. Just go do it yourself. If you find a really dirty area, I'll promise you, I've done this multiple times. It'll never take you more than 15, 20 minutes just to pick up some trash. Wear gloves if you don't want to make contact with it.
Yep.
And be the solution to the problem that you see. Instead of, look, it doesn't take much for a human being to look over and go, oh my God, that's disgusting. That's such an easy way out, to look and spot something that you find displeasing, and yet, right? So it's displeasing enough for you to comment on it, but apparently not displeasing enough for you to do something about it.
Yeah.
So I think after a while, Ken, and I feel very strongly about this, I think we lose the right to complain about things if we're never going to do anything about the things we're complaining about.
Amen.
And you've got the time, you have nowhere to be. You could just as easily reroute and go, okay, I have complained about this particular on-ramp of this freeway. What? I don't know, 25, 30 times. Why don't I just go to the store right now or go home and get 2 big trash bags and come spend 15 minutes here changing the world? Because here's the deal. It feels great.
Yep.
It feels fantastic to do something that others would not describe as your job. They wouldn't. It's like, it's somebody else's job. Is it your property? No. Is it? It's not your job. Just drive on. Don't worry about it. And the minute we make things that aren't our job, that's when the world heals itself.
You know, it's like going to any kind of a store, grocery store, whatever, that uses the push carts, and there's always there's always a cart out in most of the time, a bunch of carts out that they
but not if you and I are around.
Right. I don't walk the entire parking lot. I'm going to be real. But if I do my part and I go, well, look, here's 3 or 4 or whatever, I can put all these together and take them over there, put them in the corral. I'm not going to, and I might, it depends on how, honestly, it depends on the weather or whatever. But
sure,
I do always think, man, how miserable of a human being you must be to not take your cart from unloading your groceries, not just take it that extra 20, 30, 40 feet.
It's just mindlessness. That's all it is.
I don't get it. Like, it's like, and the wind catches those and dings people's cars, and
right.
And it's like, dude, just all you had to do was take it 30.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and call anyone out who is guilty of this, but how far does your head need to be up your butt to roll down a window and throw a cup out into the world on the ground, or a Burger King bag, and you're getting on the freeway and you just go, I don't want this trash in my car. Here, it seems like the world would be a much better trash can for this.
Crazy.
I'm sorry, but the first thing that needs to happen is you need to go pick that up that you just put out there into the world, because littering is so inappropriate. And then you need to go to the nearest hospital to have your head surgically removed from your rectum. Right?
It's true, dude.
In that order, because that is massive, massive unconscious behavior. And the world doesn't appreciate it.
No.
You know, I've seen people drop stuff out of their car, and I've gotten up and walked alongside and picked it up and go, excuse me. And they look and I go, I'm pretty sure you forgot this. I'm pretty sure you forgot it.
That's awesome.
Oh, believe me, they get the point.
Yeah.
When you suggest that maybe they forgot it. I didn't want you to leave this behind. And when it's accompanied by that kind of disapproving look, they get the point.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's true.
So I just think it's, so the law of attraction, I covered what it really means. And when we hold thoughts, whatever the vibration is of those thoughts, that's what we vibrate, and what we vibrate, we activate.
Yep.
Right. I added this, Ken, this morning. I talked about dwell, tell, swell. They all three line. In other words, what we dwell upon, we then talk about it, meaning we tell people. So we dwell, we tell, we swell.
Yeah.
So it swells that condition. Well, what do you wish to swell is a great way to be on the right side of the law. That's why it's called the law of attraction and not the theory of attraction. What do you want to swell in your life? Do you want to swell prosperity? Do you want to swell relationships, good connections, flow? Do you want to swell your health? What do you want to swell? Well, whatever you want to swell, start talking about it a lot. Right? What does Jessica say here?
I'm so thankful for those people who fill those roles. They are working. They aren't collecting off of others. No one is too good to do good. And I agree. Totally agree. You're getting pinged like crazy in the clubhouse, aren't you?
No, and my phone's over here on the other side of me. No, I was just looking at some notes about all this stuff that were a part of our workshop this morning that we led. And it was really good.
Yeah.
Oh, so for example, I remember the comment about Jesus that I made, Ken.
Yeah.
Right. So Jesus actually, and this was said in Matthew, and this is not our evening Bible study here, but it was said in Matthew, just to be clear that I didn't make this up. He said, "Go and may it be done unto you as you believe." That's the law of attraction.
Yep.
I mean, that's it. So anyone who thinks, well, that's inappropriate. You can't do that. You can't have these beliefs and then live a contract. No. And first of all, I don't know who died and made these people king, but the idea is that it most assuredly is the same thing. And it was being talked about thousands of years ago.
Yep.
The idea that they had the gall to refer to it as the secret. It's not a secret. It's been around. Philosophers have known about this law for a very, very long time. And the point is, Ken, everyone is using it. People say, I want to learn how to use it. I want to learn how to use it. You're already using it. Everybody uses it. The only question is, are you using it in a way that feels soothing to your life? Right? So you want to befriend it in a way that it harmoniously affects your life instead of adversarially. What does John say? Had someone throw a garbage bag out on my country road. I looked in it and found an address by the lake in a nice neighborhood. I took it back to them, knocked on their door, handed it to them. They gave me all kinds of excuses. Haven't found their trash on my road. There's my Johnny. That's my baby boy. I love it.
And that's
I love it.
I mean, dude, and again, I don't want to get, because I do believe that you attract what you focus on, because that's what you just said, the energy vibration, right?
How about the verse, as ye sow, so shall ye reap? Come
Right.
on. Come on.
And where does
it around forever?
It begins right here.
Right. So what are you busy thinking?
Right.
And believing.
And it's the thought that precedes the action, right? And the action is what precedes the results in your life.
And your action, Jackson, I know you talk about all that all the time. You send people out on a mission. Your mission statement, your call to action is get off your butt and go do something. You say that all the time since the day I met you.
And here's the thing. This is what, like, I know that the pandemic caused a lot of people to get into a funk. I know it caused a lot of people to, get into a funk. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I intuitively and you intuitively, and that doesn't make us better than anyone else, but we just we didn't say, hey, Glenn, hey, Ken, hey, Glenn, I was just sitting here.
Glenicio.
I was just sitting here thinking, we need to be creators. We need to create. We just said, let's do a show, man. Let's do a show where we live stream and we help other people. And what did it do for us? It in turn, it helped.
It left us feeling good, which
And
has all sorts of exponential benefits because we knew we were making a difference in helping in the world. There was no eminent paycheck for it.
None.
Right. And a lot of time given to it, none of which I've ever regretted, because it's never wrong to do the right thing. It's just never wrong to do the right thing. I keep raising my hand, but I can't get on stage.
Hey, and Sandy.
Hey, come on up. Come on. Hey, you know what? Bring Justin up on stage.
Yeah. Let's bring Justin in.
That's what I'm saying. Bring him up on stage
Justin,
so that we can prove that that's not even a true statement.
Yeah, let's I'm going to send Justin a text message right now. Justin, if you don't,
you guys are about to meet one of the sweetest cats on the entire planet.
I love Justin, man. He's my boy.
Well, how can you not?
Love
if
that.
you didn't love Justin, I would consider you a former friend.
Dude, look, Sandy said she wants to attract chocolates.
Yeah.
These are from Chocolate Johnny, dude.
Chocolate Johnny.
Milk chocolate slivered almonds.
Mm.
Oh, dude. I can't even be.
You're making me very hungry. I'm going to tell you this. After this show, I'm going to go downstairs because I got the dark chocolate.
All right, let's see.
Waiting for me in the kitchen.
Look, we have creepy Justin.
We got to get Justin better lit. Find some light, Bubba.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
There he is. There's our brother.
In the house.
What's going on? I got on stage. Where's my green bean? Oh, I got a green bean. Where's your green beans?
How are you, brother?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Fantastic. So good to see you. Ken and I haven't done a Friday evening show in a while.
That is awesome. Great
it's
show
nice.
as always.
Tell the truth. Did we pull you away from a room?
No. There's a second best room, but this is the first best room.
You were in the second best room earlier?
No, I haven't yet. I was just waiting.
I didn't see Christina in there, and that's her room to lead typically. I saw G-Dub in there.
Yeah,
in April.
I thought I saw her, but maybe not. How are
She
you
may
guys
have
doing
come in.
today?
We're great. We're talking about the law of attraction while Ken's belly is attracting some chocolates.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Yeah, we had a 4.5 hour session. I did. Ken wasn't a part of it, with a group of people in the UK that asked me a week ago if I would lead a session. And I said yes. And I knew what time of day that meant. 11 a.m. in the UK is 5 here. So I went to bed at 1:45 and got up at 4:45, slept 3 hours and got up energized, and, just trusted that the quality of the material would do the rest and wake my butt right up and energize my day. And I just think it always feels good to be making a difference, and I'm grateful to feel called to make a difference in the world, Justin. And certainly you do that constantly.
Heck yeah. Well, I like this new update to Clubhouse. We got video on this one. This is like a great update.
look,
Did you hear that, Ken?
I heard
Ken,
it.
did you hear that? This is the Clubhouse update.
I heard it.
We
Look,
got the upgrade. Oh, there's his 101.
on here. I can
Boost.
actually show products, unlike Clubhouse.
Heck yeah.
Look,
You're killing
you're
me
killing me with that chocolate, dude. Okay, so Pam just said, "Wait, there's a Chocolate Johnny. Where is this man? I must."
He
know.
is down in Australia. I believe he's in Sydney.
He is in.
Or is he in Melbourne?
I don't have the package with me right now, but I don't know.
But that's his nickname. He goes by the name Chocolate Johnny.
Yes,
And
Glenisio.
he's a great guy.
Yes, Glenisio. He's a great guy. So, and his chocolate. Have you
Is
guys
it phenomenal?
received it? Have you received any yet?
No. Is it phenomenal?
There's something about Australian chocolate, I think, that just is better. I don't know why.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So
has your daughter been gobbling it up?
No, she doesn't eat stuff like that ever.
Justin, we're talking about the law of attraction tonight, dude. Do you have any thoughts on law of attraction and your personal experience with it?
I'm saving it all for Clubhouse.
No, you're not.
No. It's, I mean, the law of attraction is real, and I said earlier on, I mean, you get what you focus on, and
Yeah.
it's so true. And so if you focus on all of the things that you have in your life, I mean, obviously that's about, I know how Ken's really great about doing his, journaling and meditation in the morning and writing down what he's grateful for. And I have my staff, and when we get started every Monday morning, we go around the room, or around the Zoom for now, and we talk about, the one thing that we can be grateful for, and just really get your intentions and everything started. And when you switch that mindset, you're looking for the things that you can be grateful for, and sometimes it is just starting with breathing, waking up in the morning, and being grateful that you have another day to do the things that you love. So, but it's what you get, what you focus on. So law of attraction is all about, what is it that you really want in your life? I mean, writing it down. So many of us have figured that secret out, which shouldn't be, is if you want it, write it down and focus on the things that you want instead of pushing towards them. You'll get pulled toward them. But I know you're the expert, Glenicio, on the topic.
He's a guy who lives in me. He want to express something, and I gotta let him do it when it's okay. And it's okay anytime I'm with my brother from another mother, Kane Walls. He says, "Go ahead, Glenicio, come out and play for a little bit." And then when I do it, he say, "You're gonna do that the whole show?" So
keep it down, Ken. Keep it down.
So another thing, I'm going to tell the story twice this week, Ken. Actually, it'll be 3 times, but on our show, I'm going to tell it tonight. Then I'm going to tell it again Sunday. So if you're listening tonight, if you're part of the audience, you'll hear me mention this again on Sunday. But something very significant happened to me 2 days ago that seems so simple. But, we've got this movie that's playing in the theaters right now with Denzel and Rami Malek and Jared Leto, who was just nominated for a Golden Globe Award for the film The Little Things. And one of the lines in the movie is Denzel is actually the one who says it. He says, "It's the little things in life. It's the little things that'll get you." And I had one of those moments occur. No embellishment, just exactly as it unfolded. I went to the gas station, and it was one of those QT, is that right? QT? Yeah.
Yeah.
Gas stations. And
do you know what that stands for?
Quick Trip?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's, I'm not as goofy as I look. My mama raised a knowledgeable young man. I try to pay attention, but it's interesting that QT, maybe I'm old fashioned, but I appreciate the fact that they have free air. Now I can afford to purchase air, but it just seems weird. It seems weird to purchase air. So I go to the QT to gas up, and I go to the QT to fill up my tires. I had one tire today that was really low, and the others are all fine. They're all brand new tires. I don't know why this thing is leaking, but I don't have time in the cold weather. This is 2 days ago. I don't have time in the cold weather to do anything about it except go put air in it. So I pull up, and this guy's in front of me, and he's using the air hose, and I'm staying in my car, and I'm just parked, waiting my turn. And all of a sudden I see that he's wrapped up with his, and instead of letting the hose roll back in, he comes walking over to my car. He spots that my left rear tire, which is in plain view for him, is the offending party. It's the culprit. And he takes the stem cap off and is filling up my tires. And it's cold. So the truth is, talk about thoughts are things, and there is no part of me that wanted to go out in that cold. And I guess he was pretty miserable in himself, and he thought, hey, I'm already out here anyway. Why don't I help this older gentleman? And I say older because he was a young man. He was right around late 20s, maybe 30 tops. So I opened the door, and I said to him, "That is extraordinarily nice. young man, what is your name? And he told me his name. And I said, my name's Glenn. Can I just tell you that I lived my entire life doing what you're doing right now? This kind of thing, helping before asked to do so because you spotted a need. And this was actually based on a friend, my dear friend Don Rohde, who back when he was about 30 years old told me, so about the same age as this young man, I mentioned to Don, I said, you and I are the two happiest people that I know. We're happy all the time. What do you think is the secret to happiness? And here's what Don said. He said, Glenn, I've always made it a point to be on the lookout for a need that I can meet before I've even been asked. That's tight. That is so good. I'm always on the lookout to meet a need that somebody has before I'm even asked. And that's what this kid did, right? And while you could say, Glenn, take it easy. All right, take it easy. It was just your tire. It wasn't even my tires, plural. It was only the one. How about it moved me to tears? I was right on the edge of tears because I thought, how can it be that I am 61 years old and I've never seen somebody do that, where they finish their own and look over at a next car and realize next car and realize they need help and then go do it. And so he stayed out in that cold weather longer. And I just thanked him. And I said, I very much appreciate it. And I want to tell you, I've lived this way my entire life, and it's made for a very satisfying life. Please keep on doing this. And this was not a guy that was trying to get a gratuity or anything. That's not what it was. He was just sending the love, And so I was given a chance by my Creator today to be on the receiving end of that type of love, the love from an extremely awakened and conscious individual. So what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is when you have a chance, go put air in somebody else's tires.
Amen, dude.
Both literally and metaphorically.
I got to tell you, Justin Benton is that kind of person.
Oh, too. No doubt. Justin's pumping up everybody's tires. Every day I see him do it.
All the time. Constantly.
Yep.
I mean, I don't even know how many free bottles of CBD the man has sent out. It's got to be tens of thousands, I would imagine. and just here, it's free. Try it.
Well, it's 2,000 since we started Clubhouse. We were keeping track that we've sent out, and it's our mission to help people. Just have people try it and see if it can help them. It's a plant that you can grow in your backyard, just like tomatoes, and I can teach you how to grow it for free. They're free seeds, and people can just start to, it's good for you to go grow some stuff in your backyard with those tomatoes or green beans or green peppers or whatever it is that you make. And I love to be a part to pay it forward. So I'm super happy that you're loving it and everyone on Clubhouse is loving it. So,
dude, I love what Jessica said here.
Let's read it. My grandpa taught me to always carry around $5 and $10 gift cards in my wallet so I can hand them out to random people and just add a little brightness in their day. It brings me so much joy. Can't even explain it. Hear, Jessica.
When you live from that place, of being abundance, but you're a giver. You're literally helping people like Justin does, like you do, like I do, like it is literally impossible to not have a blessed life.
It's also, Ken, it's such a huge statement of faith and trust in life that you're not worried about it. You're not worried about it. That you don't give those out if you're someone who's prone to worry about it. Well, what if I give one card too much? No, it's you trust life. You trust life to take care of you.
Right.
And I got to tell you, I have found this to be true. Life tends to take care of people who take care of life.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And when we're taking care of others, we're taking care of life.
Amen.
We certainly are.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah, I mean, if you can help people, help them, right? If you see an opportunity, like you're talking about, as far as like anticipating, if you can see something that's going to help another person, do it. You know, if
Mhm.
that's taking back their grocery cart or filling up someone else's tire, holding a door, do it. Just, you know, pay it forward and see where that takes you. Just being great to other people.
There's Glenn's cousin wants to learn more about your CBD, bro.
Well, you can hit me up on Clubhouse because I'm the president of the fan club at Clubhouse. But yeah, just hit me up in Messenger on Facebook too. I'll send you a free sample to try about it. It's just raw hemp oil, just like making freshly squeezed orange juice, and it really helps people. CBDs and broccoli are in kale, and our body makes it naturally. So just try it. I love people just to try it, and it helps a lot of people with pain, anxiety, and sleep. And I'd love to hear your story next. So hit me up. I'll send you some.
Yeah.
Hey, Ken, can you illuminate Pam Aubrey's comment here?
I love it when we leave stores and my son tells the clerk, "Have a great day." He does it almost every time. It makes my heart smile. We never know what kind of day someone is having.
Mm-hmm.
So true. So true. Pam is such a kind, good person. What were you going to say, Justin?
I was going to ask Glenn, how many more people are in his class right now that he's been on Clubhouse? I mean,
Yeah,
what a platform
lot.
for you.
A lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I don't go in
amazing.
there to do an infomercial, but based on just the way I share it, you know, I trust that the law of attraction does what it does. So I'm not in there looking for customers, but it winds up being an inevitability of it, you know.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, people need someone. I mean, look what you do for people. I mean, obviously, you're an incredible director and an acting coach, but you give so much more. You know, a lot of those, you know, basketball players for like John Wooden or Dean Smith will talk about that they really, you know, taught them to be a man, or the really great sport coaches did so much more about preparing them for life.
Right.
And that's what you're doing, obviously.
Well, we're growing.
So much
we're certainly
more than
growing
acting.
humans. We're growing humans for sure. And in doing so, we wind up growing careers. What did Tom say here?
The metaphor of holding the door open for someone opens the door to the law of attraction. Someone will open a door for you. It comes back, i.e., someone filling your tire.
Yeah. You know, but I really got emotional about it. It hit me hard because I'm such a doer, and the fact that this guy just comes out of nowhere just to put air in my tires. I just thought, man, this is a huge metaphor playing itself out right in front of me.
Wow.
You know, it was really, really beautiful.
It's really incredible.
So what else is shaking for your Friday evening, Justin?
I'm just waiting for you guys to wrap this up so we can get going in Clubhouse, man. What are we doing? No, I'm just relaxing. I had a long day, and well, it's a good day, but just relaxing.
What is your backdrop behind you?
Check that out. So that's my kids at a zoo. That's a condor.
Turn your phone the other way, dude. There you go. That's really cool. Look at that.
Wow.
Here, let me go full screen.
So that's my 3. Now we have a 4th. There you go. So that's a picture at the Santa Barbara Zoo. And that's on our wall. That's a picture there. And so we have a 4th now. So I'm just chilling with the kids. I got a bunch of flowers for the girls, some roses and whatnot. Just, you know, doing the little family style Valentine's
And are you,
Day.
what part of Cali are you in? Are you in the Santa Barbara area?
In Ventura, California, on the beach.
Oh, yeah, I know where Ventura is.
Ventura.
Right, Ventura near Oxnard and Port Hueneme and all of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's a wonderful little town on the beach. And no complaints.
Just takes a little thought and intention.
Amen.
Yeah, and maybe a scoop of follow through, huh, Pam?
Yeah.
Right, we got to have some follow through.
Yes, we do. Charles Coachman. I try to make sure that each day when I do my Bible live stream, to remind those who are taking part in it to always look for people to help. Whether it's a call or someone who needs a hand, we are blessed and we need to bless others. Amen and amen. Wow.
Yes, sir.
Amen. Wow.
So, Ken, I promised Mama, and I want to be a person of my word. I promised Mama we're going to do something different on this end tonight. I might come by Clubhouse later, but not now. I promised her that, yes, Pam, we need to take action. I promised her that we were going to watch the tail end of an Andy Griffith episode that we started earlier.
Okay.
And we're going to move into Gomer Pyle. Who watches Gomer Pyle USMC on a Friday night? Answer, nobody.
Doug Wing.
But we're going to do it. And then, we're going to watch after that. Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside. Yeah, we're going to watch Green Acres.
Nice, dude. Well, dude, go have fun with Care and have
8 cats.
And your 8 cats. Yeah. Justin, you're going back to Clubhouse, I'm sure.
I never left. I just have it on another device right now.
So what are you in? What room are you in right now so we can hunt you down? Are you in the second best room?
I'm going to go to the second best room. But you guys know you can use other devices and log in, like old iPhones or old iPads. And you can be in like 4 or 5 rooms, and you can be a billionaire in every room. That's what you see those guys in multiple rooms at the same time. But I haven't gone there yet. But
I love this. My friend Amy Lee just reached out and said, darling, I love you, but give me Park Avenue. Right? A lot of people think that was Zsa Zsa Gabor. It was not. It was her sister Ava Gabor. And it was on a double bill with a show that went like this. Come ride the little train that is rolling down the track to the junction. Petticoat Junction. You guys, no, you're not old enough to remember that one?
I remember the song. I've never seen.
How about this one? There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction. Petticoat Junction. It is run by Kate. Come and be her guest at the junction. Petticoat Junction. And that's Uncle Joe. He's a moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction. Yeah, that's right out of the 60s, kids.
Wow.
Robert remembers that one.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to watch both of them, he said.
All right. Well, Glenicio want to say this. Glenicio want to say both you gentlemen you are the real thing. You make the difference in my heart. I feel like a better man because both of you are alive in this world.
Likewise, Glenicio.
Right back at you, Glenicio.
What you call me, Glenicio?
Glenicio.
Glenicio.
I think Justin just shortened it to Glenicio.
Glenicio.
There we go.
Justin, I love you, brother. Oh, look at this. Sally Green says, wow, I remember that. All right. Wow. Hey, stay tuned. We got a nice little exit video for you guys that have not seen it. And we love you guys. Right. Happy Friday.
Love you all. Love you all. Happy Friday.
Have a great weekend. If it's out icy on the roads, make good choices. Be careful.
Be careful. See you guys. See you tomorrow, Sunday night, dude.
For the Ken and Glenn show with a guy named Scott.
Yes. 8 p.m.
Cheers.
And
peace out.
Guest. Yeah. Later.
Special guest, and it's not me.
Oh, yes. Special guest. I got to make that call tomorrow to lock it up.
All right. See you guys.
Night, guys.